Good game to qualify.
Picking back up where we left off though, Kira and Karama have at least managed to make it into the edge of zone here. With only 63, 109 above, net surge kind of extending upwards in their favor, but it's still just not enough. This is barely what you'd consider breathing room. And they've just got to make something happen. They're gonna have to get a little bit fraggy here. They know that there's a duo just a little bit west of them. They'll go for the opportunity, but not enough shots connecting. Still enough to push them to a more comfortable position though.
Yeah, but they still got quite a ways to go to get to zone. And they're gonna be the last ones in on that side. Oof. I like the idea as far as positioning, but when you're down on surge that far below, and you ultimately, it doesn't matter how good your rotation idea is, you're gonna end up in a spot like this one.
It's interesting to see Sky and Scroll just ahead of them though. Mexican and Doom not too far behind either. But using all of your mobility just to make it into zone doesn't really leave a whole lot in reserve. Try and turn things around, and Shmali, fortunately, not going to be able to withstand the pressure of this lobby. Sliz now trying to see how much longer he can contend, but just too far underneath that damage threshold. It's basically an inevitable departure from this lobby.
I don't know if I forced the fight there if I'm them, right? You know, you make that play because you want to tank to get into dead side and not have to worry about your next rotation. And fair enough, once you get into zone, they definitely needed to potentially look for a fight, but wait a couple seconds, the zone opens up and you're chilling now. You're back to the lobby. Potentially an oversight, but we'll see.
And if you're Sky and Scroll in this position, do you choose to move right away for positioning in the next zone, or do you want to maybe take some shots at these teams directly underneath? I mean, they weren't too hard pressed in their loadouts, but it did seem like it was a good opportunity for elimination points.
Yeah, I think the big thing with them, right, is that there are a couple teams sort of ahead of them at the top of the cliff, right? And so they're gonna have to find the timing. And in that case, right, if you're Sky, you're gonna sort of scout, look for it. Scroll has some time to take shots at the players below as they rotate out. So you can do a bit of both, you know?
Pablo and Chino, they're continuing to make their move. It's gonna bring them directly towards Sinet and Giras though. Asa Podesai also lurking nearby. Demish Darm, 346 above. Always find it very important to kind of keep
Hello.
that way you can gauge whether or not they'll even be willing to try and
Israel.
actually duke it out. Should a team or an individual be a little bit more hard pressed for damage, start desperately trying to challenge them.
You Israel.
Teams just on the outskirts though, Frodoxy, Sangil trailing just behind where Maxi King and Doom are at. A lot of congestion now starting to build on these southern portions of the edge zone.
Okay.
Rare missed the edit there from Sky. Guys are big chilling. Oh my goodness. It doesn't stop for these guys. Zangi and Belusi have been on a tear when it comes to the fighting. Miniminer said it, he's loving the confidence. I'm loving it too. They are not afraid of a fight in this lobby, and that's the kind of confidence you need to be successful in these games.
Bro.
They're also really just big upping themselves for Major 1 finals, right? If they're able to really lock in, like you said, get the placement points. I mean, everyone watching this, you're gonna realize that, hey, this is a very competent duo pretending further on, but Chino, Pablo, very unfortunate circumstances, currently 329 below. They had just had such a rough go.
Hell.
Making their way across Swanky Land, and now Chino has to overdrive himself directly into another team's box. Really nowhere left to go there. Max Force and Groban though, feeling pretty good. Decent little refresh. Just something to keep them going.
That is real tough for Chino and Pablo. We said they needed to have an uptick in performance, especially after 2 mediocre first games. That one being even worse is not going to do wonders for them in the final 2. Belusi and Zangi, potentially. But today, I mean, you can excuse it. The 135 points they have now would potentially keep them in a safe position, especially with 2 extra games left to go. But not the team you expected to see below. How well they've been playing today.
I like this from Tripperin though. Actively choosing to try and get aggressive. Doesn't really have much other options, given that he is 144 below. Belusi still trying to
Help me!
able to stay strong though. Not foreign fighting inside of the low ground, that's for sure. Just Tripperin. A little bit separated now from Hellfire, but he'll have to keep trucking forward. Doesn't really have time to hesitate. Has to just look for a big opening shot, but he's not going to get the opportunity. Just stays. High ground starting to get a little bit wacky though. Feared and Kashi trying to see if they can hold it. Only 103 above, but this refresh is going to extend things just a little bit further for them. Have a good amount of materials. They can definitely look to build things out, and so many other teams clashing directly underneath them. Scroll is down. It's only Sky left to try and build up as many points as he can for the placement. Granted, they are nestled in a pretty solid position already for the leaderboard. He might even be able to look for the revive here. It's greedy, but it's effective.
No, it's the perfect choice to make, right? 2 heads better than 1. And in this case, these 2 being in the game still is a scary, scary sight for anybody. The only team that might not be too worried about that is Dom and Deemish on our screens. Podesai and Asa will be the ones to take height. Moving zones continue. But for how much longer will they keep with so many different teams in this lobby in position to potentially take it?
But look at Deemish and Dom. They use the overdrive grenade.
Hello?
Through the mid ground.
Hello?
Maybe make an approach towards height from behind, catch them off guard, but they will get caught for a moment. So many other teams. Position, Sky, Scroll. A bit manic here, but at the same time, they've claimed so much space. It's all about now just luring players into their position, maybe even setting up for a pre-edit. Don't necessarily need the refresh, but every little bit counts.
Yes.
Podesai and Asa continuing to try and hold their height control. But Fredoxy and Sangil, they might have something to say about it. They're looking for it. They're eager. But if Podesai and Asa can hold on, they're going to have to hit some big shots to do it. Pressure being applied below, but they have run out of hard materials, and that will just make them sitting ducks above Fredoxy and Sangil. Height might be out of the picture for them as Sangil goes down. Fredoxy forced to try and punch again, and he's trying to hunt Minori down. He wants to get in a limb. He needs the materials. He needs the HP, and it won't.
How are you? Hi.
Just so hectic underneath.
How are you?
How are you?
You, me, yes, lobby, me. Alright. Me, yes. Alright. Yeah.
Sky Scroll, very limited on the builds currently, but
better
than 1.
Run.
Dividends already in terms of how much placement they've been able to secure.
Run.
Comparison to what the solo circumstances look like, but Sky.
Yes.
He stopped. Too much pressure. Backside
He's tired.
Alright.
Hello?
Siphon, HP, anything works at this stage for him.
Hello.
Only a little bit of flow barrier that he's going to be able to actually leech off of. Dropping all the way down now. 3 builds remain. Deemish left as a solo contender too. Trying to see if he can keep breaking through on these lower layers. Momsy from behind. Everybody just collapsing on top of each other. But Sky, big refresh. Still not enough. The psycho materials just barely going to keep him hacking a little bit further. Raspuka
What is
underneath.
going on?
This guy just needs to get the opening shot.
I'm dying, I'm dying.
Steady, but he won't have the
I'm
opportunity
dying.
here. Giras,
I'm dying.
Karama.
Yes.
I'm
dead.
Giras' game to bring home
No.
here. Skyjump and Monzi though. They're
No.
No.
difference makers. They've only got a couple moments left. A couple builds remain. But it could be enough because
I'm coming,
Giras
coming.
take it.
Yes.
Yes.
First here.
Yeah.
Skyjump and Momsy, they managed to get the job done.
Yes.
So for France, they could be happy to see Sky
No.
the major
I'm dying.
grand finals.
They were a team who we mentioned have been impressive
Yeah.
in spurts, in moments throughout
No.
this year, and finally delivering the goods to secure a
Abi
spot
Sual
in
High.
the finals. Skyjump and Mumsy are deserving. We're
You
gonna send it back to
damn-
us to break that game down.
You have
No.
Data and Podesai, who look like they're in a winning position and on height for quite a lot of the end game there. But in the end, it was
Wrong,
the
wrong,
alternative
wrong.
French duo Skyjump and
No.
Mumsy who were able to take the W.
You're dying.
Yeah, it's all about that
No,
11
no.
zone, I think it was, height.
Help,
I'm coming.
Really make the difference.
I'm coming.
These games
I'm
we
coming,
spoke about
come.
At the end of last game,
Help,
if you can
help.
fend off those teams that
Wait,
are
wait,
jumping
wait.
up and trying to take height, there's usually 2 or 3 of them, then you're good to go. But unfortunately,
Hey.
for those guys, they
Hey.
couldn't quite hold on. But all the better for
Yeah.
Skyjump and Momsy, who got together
It's
at the,
coming,
last,
guys.
at the end of
Alright.
chapter 7, season 1, that
you,
last season,
you,
and
me.
started putting in some solid performances. They thought, you know what, let's stick it together. They're a team that we sort of seen playing
No,
together for a
no.
long time, had a little bit of
Die,
a break
die,
away from
die.
each other. Now
Die,
coming back
die.
into it to
Me,
Carter
me,
and
me,
Carney
yes.
with success.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
in the Div Cups, they had a 33%
No,
top
no.
10 rate.
Yes.
Starting off
No.
today, they also got top 10. Issue is,
Help,
the match
help.
before this, they got 39
Yes,
of
nice.
the nation. So they were quick to jump right back into that action, get the elims they
Yeah.
needed, and also pick up high ground
No.
at that
No, me.
perfect moment in the final zone.
no.
So I know the French fans
Zion,
are going to
Zion.
be excited to see Skyjump
Zion,
and
Zion.
Momsy in the major finals.
All right.
Yeah.
And the rest of the duos
No.
might be excited
Hi,
because
hi.
their drop spot was uncontested
I'm trying.
towards
Hi.
the rest of the map. So again,
Me, me,
some
me.
opportunities for change as we head into game number 4 after the break.
101. I'm coming. That.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. No. Help.
I'm trying.
I'm doing.
Light.
Yes.
You dead? Oh no. I'm coming.
No.
No, I'm dying. No.
Diane.
That.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best.
No, me.
No, I'm dying. I'm healing.
Yeah.
Alright. No. It's coming out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Ah! How am I alive?
Look.
How am I alive? How am I alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
Yes. I'm loading. Alright? I'm coming.
Hello, God.
Ah! That!
Yes.
20! Yes, sir! No! Yeah, kill!
Knock.
Yes! That! No! I'm dying! No, help me!
You.
It's 3!
I'm dying.
I'm 2!
Help.
I'm dying!
Help.
I'm dying!
Help.
Ow! Ow, Abby! I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dead. I'm dead.
No, no, I'm dying.
Alright. Alright, I'm coming.
No. Help, help, help.
I'm coming.
Yeah, yeah.
Skydump and Mumsy have won a victory.
What?
It means that they are to be in the finals next weekend. Listen, okay, I was a bit surprised. They were not a duo that was on my bingo card for getting one of the golden tickets, okay? So
Yes.
I'm still kind of processing the shock of it all. Apologies to all the
Do.
viewers watching. There are some fantastic
Do us.
tonight. We talk
Come.
Pro.
in just a
You pro.
No.
Yo, I'm dying.
Polish
Bro!
Demas
I'm
and
dying.
I'm
picking
dying.
up as the
I'm
night
dying.
goes on. They're continuing to
I'm
pick up
dying,
multiple
I'm
eliminations,
dying.
and it really does feel like they're actually playing for the win. Mini Minor.
Yeah,
I'm
remember,
dying.
these are the guys that actually I predicted to win
Oh,
this
I'm
game, but
dead.
I didn't. So not too happy personally. But what I am happy about is how they're playing.
I'm coming.
Really showing us now in these last couple of games that they know what to do. In
I'm
these
coming,
lobbies,
alright?
even when the zone isn't necessarily perfect in their
I'm dying.
when zones were in their favor. This one a little
No,
bit more
no,
towards the north,
help.
but they had every part to play in this end game as well. Even just clutching up a few of these moments, hip to hip, like we talked about before. Very, very solid from this team. They're looking really, really good for consistency right now, Sakata, even if they don't pick up a win.
Yeah, I think just keep predicting them.
Yes.
Don't worry, because they do. So, I mean, I'd say they're bound to win one of these matches with how they've been performing.
Pro, you pro.
They've been performing brilliantly. I do have a soft spot for Damas and Demas. Damas and Demas.
Damas.
I say I like these guys, and yet I still can't
I'm
get
dead.
their names right.
No,
Apologies, it's
no.
about 28
Dying.
I'm coming.
right now.
Wait.
And Scroll, they're moving on to them. They have not won a
Yes,
victory
yes, yes.
royale, otherwise they wouldn't be in the lobby.
I'm coming,
anymore. We
I'm
were
coming.
expecting them to pick one up, but they are getting
Yes,
very
yeah.
close to counter.
Yeah, I mean, being the only duo that plays
yeah,
top 10
no,
and 50%
no.
of their div cups, you can expect to see them in these end games. But what keeps happening, though, is it's a solo clutch from either Sky
See my kill. No, stop.
Scrolling in this third game. But then Sky once again went on to get a decent little end game clutch there, but they haven't won. They're just consistently doing it very well.
Yeah, I mean, even that earlier on in the end game, they had that clutch revive, right? Where one of them, I forget who it was, ended up rolling all the way down and managed to actually get the revive off there. Then that 9th zone actually then pulls back in their favor, so they're able to continue on through that game. It's little moments like that where just having that synergy, because they play so long together, having that understanding, having that trust in your teammate to say, yeah, you can pick up the revive now. Those little moments right there is exactly where you can see it.
Yeah, it's a lot of experience, a lot of chemistry that's on display with these guys. Let's talk about the French duo I alluded to early though. Akira Kurama. They're starting to pick up the pace now.
No.
The first two matches they played, it was basically back-to-back 43rd and not great in the first match, but now they finally made it to the end game and they did not disappoint. 9 eliminations, 3rd place. I just hope they can keep up the pace.
Yeah, this is better. This is exactly what we want to see and expect to see more from
Sıçan lan. Aslında toka boka engelleri şey yapıyoruz biliyor musun? Sen de engellisin o zaman.
Sonra daha çok var.
Ha?
Sonra daha çok
Ne diyorsun Zehra? Konuşmayı mı öğreniyorsun? Aha şişelim. Kalemle toka boka mı oynuyorsun? Alalım. Alalım mı? Bana şöyle 250 lira. Apple Pencil'a benziyor mu? Apple Pencil gibi değil. İster misin? Beyaz değil mi? Beyazları